What is the payback period when investing in stocks trading Vs? Buy and hold. The concept of a payback period for investments in the stock market needs a bit of unpacking because stocks aren't like a new HVAC system where you calculate how many months it will take to recoup your upfront costs through lower electricity bills. If we're talking stock trading, like day trading or short-term swing trading, the payback period would be however long it takes to earn back your initial investment through profits. But there's no guaranteed time frame. The market is about as predictable as Portland weather. You could make it back in a month, a year, or in some cases, never. Stock traders aim to capitalize on short-term movements in the market. They try to time their entries and exits to squeeze out profits from the fluctuations. Some are skilled, or lucky, enough to make a living at this, but many more end up just enriching their brokers with all the trade commissions. Or these days, they're simply part of the revenue streams for those no-commission apps that find other ways to monetize your trades. Now let's talk buy and hold. This strategy is more like planting a tree in your backyard. You invest your cash and give it time, years, often decades. The payback period is variable and depends on the market's performance over time, compounding dividends, and whether the companies in which you've invested are growing their earnings over the long term. Historically, the stock market has returned about 7% per year after inflation. Using the rule of 72, that means you could expect to double your investment roughly every 10 years. So if you're looking at a buy and hold strategy, the payback period might fit into that framework. But remember, it's an average, not a guarantee. Some decades are better, some are worse, and some, well, they might just make you yearn for the stability of a fixed deposit. But Portland isn't about rushing things. Ever been in our traffic? It's about good coffee, craft beer, and enjoying the view of Mount Hood on the rare days it's not hiding behind clouds. Buy and hold is about patience, letting your investments grow over time without the anxious rush of the market's ups and downs. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and your payback is your portfolio potentially becoming substantial enough to sustain you in retirement, or whatever your long-term financial goals are. So, what's the payback period? For traders, it's how fast you can run through a forest at night without tripping. For buy and hold investors, it's the time it takes for a sapling to grow big enough to provide shade. It takes as long as it takes.